Showing a red card can change the course of a game, so here's the main reasons for giving one. The first is serious foul play. This is used when a player uses excessive force or endangers the safety of a player. Sometimes these incidents can be really clear, but there is also a lot of judgment between a foul, a yellow card tackle, and one that deserves a red. Look for the tackles where players leave the ground, show their studs, and where the contact is high on other players. The higher up the shin, the more likely it is to be considered serious and should be given a red card. The next is violent conduct. This can be fairly obvious if a player has knocked another player out, but there are other things that can be considered as violent conduct. Headbutting, a la Zinedine Zidane, elbowing another player, kicking a player, stamping, striking, and biting. Spitting at someone is a separate reason to give a red card. The next is denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. There are two types of these offences, dogzo for short. The first is when a player fouls an opponent whose overall movement is towards the offending goal. When thinking about dogzo, there are 4 areas that we need to consider. The first is distance. How far away is the offence from the goal? Is their next touch going to be a shot on goal? Direction. Is the player heading towards the goal, or are they travelling away from the goal, for example, towards the corner flag? Defenders. Were there any covering defenders, or were there any defenders near when the offence took place? Control. Was the player in control of the ball or likely to regain control of the ball? If all these boxes are ticked, then you must give the offending player a red card. If they're not all ticked, then a yellow card will be enough. The second type of dogzo is a handball offence, except the goalkeeper within the penalty area. This type of offence was made famous by Luis Suarez in the 2010 World Cup when he handled the ball on the line, stopping the ball from going in a goal. He got a well-deserved red card, even though his team went on to win the game. Moving on, receiving a second caution in the same match, which can be given for 2 yellow card offences, which we've already covered in our other video. You can check that out here. Use the REFSIX app to ensure you don't forget that you've already given a player a card. So, when should you not show a card? You should be given a direct free kick if a player commits any of the following offences against an opponent, and then you as a referee should consider whether this is a careless foul, a reckless foul, or if the player is using excessive force. Here are the offences. Whether a player charges at, jumps at, kicks or attempts to kick an opponent, pushes an opponent, strikes or attempts to strike an opponent, including a headbutt, tackles or challenges, and trips or attempts to trip. But these only become a yellow card if they are reckless, not dangerous. If they are dangerous or use of excessive force, you must, as a referee, give a red card. But you are the judge here. And there you have it. You should now know when to give a red card and when not to give a red card. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next REFSIX video.